November 2nd, 2015. This is the western elevation of 30 Charles Street in Alice Beach, Florida. It's a two-story structure, masonry block construction with stucco exterior. Stucco appears to be in rather good condition when compared to the first building I observed. Relatively free of fine cracks. These structures have 0 lot line, so this is the joint with the adjacent structure. Structure address number 38. Some minor cracking of the stucco down near the sidewalk. Seems to continue on here behind the landscaping. Southern elevation is blocked by the landscaping buffer here. I'll do my best with the camera. I'll get a better angle from the other side as well. Overall, it's in very good condition, with the exception of the minor expected designed cracking of the stucco. According to the client, the stucco is designed to crack in a certain fashion and expected. Continuing on to number 38, Charles Street. Similar construction, two-story masonry block. Very minor amount of cracking here. 1/16 of an inch or less. Looks like maybe there was a crack here that has been repaired on the northernmost window. And again, the joint with the adjacent structure appears to have been caulked relatively recently. All the way to the roof line. This is 46 Charles Street. Similar construction. This is adjacent to the front door, the main entrance. Picking up some more of the cracking of the stucco. And here we have the joint with the next house to the north. This is 56 Charles Street. The western elevation still. The ledge below the windows on the second floor here, we have about a 1/16 of an inch crack that runs all the way across to the corner. From side to side. Again, crazing of the stucco here below the false balcony. A little vertical cracking probably just in the stucco here below each corner of the window frame. Maybe 3/32 of an inch wide there. A fair amount of crazing of the stucco surface here on this portion of the wall adjacent to the front door, between the front door and the window near the address. And the main entrance. And again, we see the cracking of the stucco above the front door. Here we have 64, the next house to the north. The construction joint between the two buildings, slightly irregular. A little northern elevation on this portion of the structure. That belongs to 56. Typical of the remainder of the structure. And here we are at 64. Do my best here up underneath of a tree. See some cracking of the stucco here below the lamp, beside the lamp. Bit of a vertical crack beneath each of the windows here. Two windows here on the northern end of this elevation. They both seem to have the same crack. Fairly minor. This is the end of the row, so I can go ahead and go around to the northern elevation of 64. It's in fairly good condition as compared to the western elevation. Somewhat free of cracks. In the field, we've got a couple of cracks here below the window sills. Again. And once more. Onto the eastern elevation of 64. relatively free of cracks on this side. Second window in from the north. Third window, similar. Fourth window, same. And again at the fifth window. Bit of a horizontal crack here from the corner to the window. Just about 6 feet off the ground, horizontal fashion. It's very fine, very closed and tight, 1/16 of an inch or less. Appears to be a repair where a pipe was misplaced, a drain pipe from the roof, and a similar horizontal crack at that elevation. Probably about 12 feet off the ground, 10, maybe 12 feet. Got a little bit of a southern portion revealed here, southern elevation of this structure. And it's construction joint with 56 Charles Street. Okay, eastern elevation of 56 Charles Street. Construction joint here between 56 and 46, and begin the western elevation of 46. Got a little bit of stair step cracking here above the numbers on the wall next to the door. Some cracking of the parging. Very minor crack there from the upper corner of the window. This is the construction joint with 38. And here we have 38. Stucco here is typically cracked almost throughout, everywhere you look. Up and over the barrel vault here that I think is probably a wine cellar. A bit of a vertical that runs from the change in elevation here of the wall down beside the drain. All the way up and around the parapet here. Here's the construction joint with number 30. Stucco appears to be in very good condition again on this side of number 30. Can just make out the beginnings of the crazing on this side. And here we are at the south elevation, blocked by the landscaping again.